Hey there, my beautiful friend. Thanks for joining me here on my channel. Remember that the class you're about to do is part of a whole series. So if you do the class and it really works for your body, then make sure to click the link in the description box below where you can download my app for free. There's loads of different things that you can do on the app, either paid or unpaid. It'll be so good to see you on the other side and we can communicate with each other there, and maybe you can tell me more of what you want and I can make you more series just like this one. Hello, my darlings. Welcome to Core Control via the hips. This is one of my absolute all-time favorite moves to prescribe to patients if I'm working as a physio or to teach in my yoga classes, because what we're going to be doing is teaching your body to maintain balance against the perturbation of the movement itself. Also, we can add in weights to this. It's fantastic for stimulating gluteus medius, which is a pelvic stabilizer, but but I'm making myself laugh because I can see myself on screen. But it is also very good because, as you can imagine, this movement requires quite a lot of core control as well. So we've got loads happening. It's very complex, this, for the brain. So I will preface the whole class by saying, please be kind to yourself because it is challenging. And if you do get a bit wobbly, just know I'm wobbling with you. We're going to come down onto all fours and we're going to experience this open closed hip position by elevating our left leg out to the side, much like a dog having a wee against a tree. And you're going to open and close the pelvis, but you're going to keep the lift of that left leg. So it feels like we're doing this one. This is not what we're doing. We're not doing like a clam leg. Leg stays out, pelvis is sort of lifting up and down. And it might actually, after we've done 10, we've got like 3 more left. Let's see if this is going to feel a little bit easier as we extend the leg out. Come onto the fingertips of the left leg and then again open and close. Again, let's aim for 10 repetitions of experiencing this lift and then return. Lift and return. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And hopefully after those few reps, you can already, your supporting leg, if you're feeling that one a little bit around the bum, you are perfect, because that means that you're targeting the exact spot that we're aiming for. So again, let's start doing this with hands right underneath our shoulders. You're going to lift your right leg this time. You're going to keep it there as your pelvis lifts and lowers. And it takes a little bit of concentration at first because it's awkward, right? And also it looks funny, so maybe this is not one to do in the gym. This is definitely a home workout. Emphasis on the home, in your private space where no one can stare at your bum. Okay, oh my goodness, that's already burning my butt. Extend the right leg backwards and open and close the hip. Again, as you did before, remember, come onto the fingertips of your right arm. And let's feel that left gluteus medius controlling this movement. And it's not much perturbation right now because we've got 3 points of contact on the ground, but we are going to, after these last 2 reps, jump up into standing, which is when we're going to up the ante a little bit. So now we've got right foot flat, your weight bearing on the right leg, left leg, you're going to be on the tippy toes. Hands on your pelvis, and you're going to open and close. 1, 2, 3. Don't worry if there's like a little plie bend coming into that supporting leg. 4, because the idea is you just want to feel the movement of the pelvis. There might be a little bit of adjustment in the bottom leg to support the movement. 2 more. Last one. Again, we're just preparing. Let's change legs to the other side and open and close. 1. The back toes are skimming the floor, giving you feedback as to where you are in space. But you're just very tall, your head wants to touch the ceiling. And you're trying to create the biggest movement possible in your pelvis. Open the book as wide as you can before closing it as low as you can. 2 more. And last one. Good. Now, interestingly, this left leg for me was like a little earthquake. I don't know if you had any earthquake vibes going on around here. Well, just remember, it's good, okay? That means the mapping in our brains of these movements are a little bit fuzzy, and we need to level those up by doing some more drills and improving the mapping. We can also add some sensory stimulation to help improve the mapping. So give yourself a little rub down, because now we're going to level up massively, and I'm going to encourage you guys to start this with maybe a wall nearby you. So if you did need a bit of extra support, you're not going to compromise the whole balance because you feel a bit unsteady. I like to put hands on pelvis so that I can feel that huge open, and then squaring it off back to the mat. Number 2. Your glute med is going to be so perky after this session. 3, 4. Good. And you know what? We're going to do a 5th. We're going to go up to 10 reps. But if it's feeling really intense, you can always just drop down the number that we do and just make a mental note of how many they are so you can repeat it on the other side. We only have 3 left. You're doing so good. 2 more. And this is the last one. Wow. Give it some love. Give it a little love. Are we ready for the other side? Left leg is now weight bearing. We're going to extend through the right leg. Hands on your pelvis. Open 1. Close. 2. 3. This is a very functional movement. You'll find we use this a lot in everyday life, especially if you live a very dynamic life, like you ride horses or bicycles, or you're climbing fences, running away from the cops. This movement you need because it's single leg weight bearing as you position your body over something. Me as a climber, I use this movement a lot. So it's so important to develop this glute med core control. 2 more to go. This one went quick. And open and close. Oh, wow, that felt so good. Shaky, but good. We can also add a weight in, so I encourage you to grab a weight that you feel comfortable controlling. We can have it in the bottom hand, but if you feel that, hang on, I need a little bit more support, you're welcome to, well, get rid of the weight and just hold onto a wall. Because what I was going to say is, we're going to do 5 with a weight in one hand and 5 with a weight in the other hand. Okay, and the reason is because where the weight is going to change the perturbation. If it's too easy, please choose a heavier weight. Let's take it up into Warrior 3 on the first side, and let's begin. Making the movement progressively bigger and bigger. When you've done the 5th one, you can either come down to change hands, or if you are feeling really steady, you can just change over, and the weight keeps facing down to the ground. As you open the pelvis, the arm sort of dangles across the chest. You got 2 more. Control, open your book slowly. And last one. Wow. I think I had steam coming out of my ears. Keep the weight in the left hand, weight bear on the left leg, right leg extends. We are nearly there. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3. Really elongating from your tippy toes and the crown of the head, stretching them into 2 opposite directions, as if you're going to touch what's in front of you with your head and what's behind you with your tippy toes. Good. After the 5th repetition, we're changing hands. Nice and controlled. Ooh. Fabulous, team. Okay, we are not done just yet. We are also going to do... Oh no, we have done it. We've done the whole series. I thought there was one more exercise, but we are finished. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you on the next video.